think one of the common things in startup land is to celebrate success, which I think is absolutely what we should do. But it's also important to understand and even celebrate cases where entrepreneurs manage to make something out of absolutely nothing when their backs were against the wall. And that's the kind of situation that I went in as a founder at MyGola. The ups and downs of being an entrepreneur are somewhat familiar to probably all of us who are entrepreneurs here. But I want to touch on a couple of things that are not really talked as much about. And one of them, of course, is the kind of relationship that you have with your employees and your co-founder. In our case, my co-founder and I had almost signed a prenuptial agreement where we were clear that we wanted to build a binary kind of a outcome, not something which is just a lifestyle business. So therefore, we would easily pivot away when things became bad. It was easy for us relatively. And we were also very transparent with our employees all along, where we had this culture where we treated each other as adults and hoped that everything else will follow from that. And that allowed us to pivot in tough times away from the model that was not working. But the other part, which I also want to touch upon, is on the personal side. On the personal side, it's extremely important for you, especially during tough times, to be mentally and physically healthy. And one of the great tips that I got from a friend of mine was to actually start hitting the gym and being much more methodical about what you eat and so on and how much you sleep during the toughest of startup times. So I implore you to do that. But the third one is actually where you derive your mental strength from. And in my case, I've been fortunate enough to have a wife who I've known for 28 plus years now. We've been childhood sweethearts from back in the day. And we've gone through all kinds of Bollywood drama throughout our entire relationship. And it's just been this perfect fairy tale romance. And even there, between my wife and I, that final year at MyGola was something that tested even that relationship, where it felt like that we might not, as a couple, might not be able to survive that last 1 year at MyGola. And this is something which I keep telling entrepreneurs, and I keep asking entrepreneurs, which is, how do their spouses or the people that they love the most feel about where they are right now? And they're always surprised and pleasantly surprised by my question, because that is one of the big things that has been weighing on their minds. So that's one of the things I wanted to send a message, that please make sure that you're covering not just your execution part and how to make sure that the company has enough financing to survive and that your employees are kind of still on board, but you take care of your mental and physical health. And that's the thing that will often be the difference between almost there and there when it comes to the toughest times in a startup.